going to be offside again. Touch it. With the interception. Grover onto the loose ball again. Osler. And Langley covering well. Goes from distance, Rastevsky! That is magnificent! What a strike from Olivia Rastevsky! How audacious was that? Not in the squad last week, straight into the starting 11. She has vindicated her coach's decision big time. Olivia Rostevsky with a goal that has lit up this contest. The ball there softly started the counter-attack. Ava Grober with the perfect return pass. And running through on goal, she spotted Chanel Cavallari off the line and lobbed her from all of 20 metres. That is the difference between these two sides at the break. Calder had their chances. Larissa Walsh, a glaring miss denied by Beth Mason-Jones, who survived an early injury knock to complete the half. And the newly promoted Essendon Royals losing it to the very best in this competition. Beaten FC Bulleen Lions, who lead Calder United at the break. The halftime score: Calder United 0, Essendon Royals 1. Yeah, they're a couple $100, but I go camping and stuff as well, so it's pretty useful because it comes with a solar panel. So you can plug the solar panel and charge it at full power and it keeps going for ages. Yeah, I don't usually use the solar panel for games because I don't usually need it, but occasionally I've done like a community tournament or something, there's like 3 games in a day. Yeah. I'm streaming myself, and if I have the solar panel, it only drains really slowly.
I'm going to be going for a battery swap now.
You barely hear me on the audio. Yeah, it's funny middle. No, I think it's a balance issue because they're mixing. They should be doing this, but they're mixing the effects one and the effects on the other. So I'm like, I think that's what actually, I'm not sure my mic is coming. It's really low. It makes it impossible for me to do this. The second mic that you've got in my mixer, so I'm balancing it, my FX mic against my mic. Then there's another FX mic being added on top. So yeah, it's just crowding me out. So I might turn my FX way down and my mic up. The second half. So that's really bad. Yeah, exactly. No one's monitoring those streams. They only care about betting streams. They care about the actual live stream. I've got my link secured. Are you able to turn your FX mic down on camera? Yeah, you want a second channel. We got the goal like on the stream, you were the only one who heard it, so maybe you could. Actually, am I able to get the local recording working? Because that will have the audio input. Yes, I do have laptop with me, but I don't think I have an SD card reader. Yeah, yeah, that'd be great because then I'll be able to, because I'm recording multiple channels, and then I can just custom make my mixer channel and actually get the highlight for Twitter and stuff. Send it to my performance guy as well. I'll give you, because he does highlights for the Facebook and stuff, so he can use that for the first half. I was expecting it to be so cold. Yeah,
So I was trying to get your attention.
no, I was too busy trying to.
Call it.
Yeah, exactly. So the
I could
FX
more
mic.
hear. I could hear the effects mic.
Yeah, but it wasn't like mine. It's the second one that goes to your betting stream. They mix both together, so it's complete. My FX mic plus that is completely overpowered me. I think that's what's happened.
Yeah.
So he's got the local recording,
Oh,
which
cool.
records in two separate channels, so
Yeah.
it'll have my mix on one channel. So I'll get that off him, and then you can just strip that and you can use it for highlights.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I could sort of hear your comments before the goal, like just
Yeah,
every
'cause I
time
was
you went
loud,
up. Yeah, I could hear.
Yeah,
but
I've rebalanced it massively in the second half. I've turned my FX mic way down and my mic up, so
Yeah.
hopefully it'll fix it. But they're not supposed to be doing that. They're supposed to be sending one audio source to one stream and one audio source to the other. Instead, they're not, like they're sending
well,
a
the
clean
stream
feed.
didn't start until the 12th minute anyway.
Yeah. It's a good goal, so hopefully it gets.
But as long as I can get the local, not that there was much in the 12 minutes of being clipped, but
Yeah.
people want it anyway.
Commentator, not great in the first 12 minutes. This girl was ridiculous.
Oh, that's not. I don't know if Livia's ex-Calder, but she's your Troy.
Yeah.
Is she ex-Calder?
I don't have her in my notes because she wasn't in the squad last week.
Welcome back for the second half here at Keilor Park. Calder United 0, Essendon Royals 1 at the break. An incredible goal from the teenager Olivia Ristevski. Straight into the first team, starting 11 this week. And she has delivered one of the goals of the season. Calder United had plenty of the ball and plenty of the chances. Larissa Walsh with the biggest of them. After a bad back pass from Ava Grober. Calder nearly capitalised, but for the efforts of Beth Mason-Jones between the sticks. Came up with a huge 1v1 save. Turned it behind for a corner, and from the resulting corner, it was the counter-attack from which the Royals capitalised. Olivia Ristevski winning the loose ball herself, starting the break. Finding Ava Grober, who provided the perfect return pass and running through on goal. Ristevski spotted Chanel Camilleri off her line and unleashed an audacious 20-metre chip straight over the goalkeeper's head and into the empty net. A goal fit to grace any stage. We have seen an absolute ripper this afternoon in NPLW Victoria, and we're in for a ripping second half as Calder look to respond not only to the deficit at half-time, but to the defeat last week to FV emerging. And the newly promoted Essendon Royals on the precipice of knocking off two of the biggest names in Victorian women's football in their first 2 weeks in the competition. Royals on the attack. Audrey Osler knocking it back to Grober. Centering ball, couldn't find a teammate. It's away by Adeline Ayton, and now Akeisha Sandhu with an inviting through ball. Walsh has Ambo in support. Mami Ambo across the box. Akane Shimizu trying to reel in the loose ball. Michaela Jurcic strong in the challenge. Yeah, better now. This is Emma Langley. Finding Ambo. Ambo to Sandhu, who tees it up. Shimizu! Straight off the training ground. And Akane Shimizu has her third goal in 2 games. Calder United draw level 1-1. Well, whatever the coach Kogu Sabaratnam said at half-time, it has worked a treat. Akeisha Sandhu's layoff and an assured, confident finish from their Japanese import into the bottom corner. No chance for Mason-Jones. Calder hit the scoreboard in the second half. We're all square. And now Ava Grober straight on the attack from kickoff. Strong challenge from Kobe Wilbert. Sandhu. Brought down by Osler late, and she will get a free kick. Well, just the start Calder were after in this second half. After a frustrating first 45 when they had so much of the ball, but found the going tough. And were stung in transition by that magnificent Olivia Ristevski goal. Sandhu. Back to Hyson. Lowry down the line. Kendra Smith kept it in play. Osler, lay off for Ristevski. It's a tough ball at knee height, but she keeps it alive somehow. Knocked forward by Sutcliffe and just carried by that wind that's blowing across the pitch. Matilda Lowry looking for an option. A little bit static in front of her. Wilbert couldn't get there. Amir goes back to Jurcic. Well worked by Sutcliffe. Now Rampel. Grover has 2 for company here. To Cruz. Osler battling for it. Awkward bounce for Wilbert, but she manages. Ambo. Twisting and turning and finding an avenue down the right. Ristevski knocks it into touch. Amir. Lowry. Jurcic is fouled. Jurcic long. Grover. Couldn't reel it in. Lowry goes up the line, looking for Ambo. Smith hits the deck, no whistle. Jurcic for the Royals now, Sutcliffe. Finding Filomena Delic on the right, and Rampel rampaging from right back. Taking on Larissa Walsh all the way to the byline. Still going, Marie Rampal, what a run that is. And Ava Grover couldn't quite connect at the back stick. Marauding run forward from right full back. Ambo well held up under intense pressure. Aiton. Knock wide for Ike. Alicia Ike puts it into space. Walsh. Flag staying down. Larissa Walsh. Battling with Filomena Delic there, who tracked all the way back and concedes a corner. It's going to be Akeisha Sandhu to take. Numbers assembling at the front post. Filomena Delic gets her head to it, conceding another corner from the opposite side. Corner taken short. Mami Ambo gets the return. Excellent challenge. I believe that was Jacinta De Cruz. Stopping a 2v1 situation. Lowry. Into Ambo. Langley. In once and then twice. Winning a loose ball that looked like a fool's errand there. Emma Langley, she never stops running and fighting for possession. Kendra Smith getting a foot in. Back to Matilda Lowry. Get another Calder ball down this right-hand side. Akane Shimizu. The 1-2 with Ambo. Shimizu has the eyes up to find Aiki. The 1-2 with Walsh. Aiki has Delic for company. Cuts back inside to create space for the cross, but Michaela Jurcic in the way. Langley will take the throw quickly. Rampal puts her foot through it. Adeline Ayton. Good challenge Rastevsky on Langley. Sutcliffe. Speculative ball forward, well dealt with by Hyson on the cover. Audrey Osler lurking with intent. Hyson for Wilbert. Pass has gone straight to Ava Grober there. She's away in a flash. But she can't find a way past Maya Hyson, who's been excellent all afternoon. She has been holding this Calder defence together. That one stayed in. Oh, ball didn't roll out of play. Well done by De Cruz. Amir. Away by Hyson again, but only as far as Kendra Smith. Rampal looking for Delic. And Alicia Aiki will be penalised for stealing bases there. Just creeping forward from where the throw-in was meant to be taken. Now we've got some substitutions. Royals making their first change. Off comes Jacinta De Cruz at left back. And Phoebe Vivian is on to replace her. Hyson. Shimizu. Wilberts. Great ball to find Akeisha Sandhu. Across the box, Larissa Walsh. She finds the target this time. And Calder have turned it around. A silky team move again. Raking through ball from Kobe Wilbert. Akeisha Sandhu with her second assist of the half. And Larissa Walsh, top scorer in WA 2 years ago. She knows where the goal is and proves that first half miss was an aberration. Well, Calder have responded perfectly. 1-0 down and really frustrated at half-time. They've come out, played some sensational football in the second. That's Jen Lum who's come on for Calder. Player with experience both in Australia and internationally. She's played in Iceland. She's played in USA for California Storm and Now she's up front for Calder. Jen Lum. Back to Shimizu. Is that a hand from Kendra Smith? Not intentional. She puts it into space. Wilbert not connecting with Sandhu that time. So more substitutions. Tamsin Smith has come on at right back for Calder. Replacing Matilda Lowry. Shimizu for Jen Lum. Not much space at the byline there, and Kendra Smith blocked her path. Grober, well won. It's the return off Osler. Ava Grober. Slipped it in between the gap, but too heavy for Audrey Osler to have a chance. Camilleri. Mason Jones. Clearance falls a little short. Ike. Rampal intercepts. Ristevski. It's promising play from the Royals, but breaks down. Kat Goff has come on the right-hand side for Essendon. Philomena Delic to the bench. Kat Goff had some time away from football last year. Former South Melbourne and Alamein player. Electrifying pace if you give her the space to run into. And there's a spot of cramp for the goal scorer, Larissa Walsh. Keisha Sandhu standing over this free kick. Maya Hyson has made the move from the back. There are tall targets in the area. Michaela Jurcic gets in the way just in time, but Marie Rampal was left there with marking Alicia Ike, who's about a foot taller than her. That could have been pretty dangerous if Jurcic hadn't got there in time. Front post delivery, it's beaten everybody. And it's all the way in, an own goal. Last touch off Kendra Smith. And Calder are 2 to the good now. Keisha Sandhu will take the plaudits. Defensive mix-up at the front post. And really unlucky from Kendra Smith there. She really didn't have time to react. The ball just hit her and was already on its way in. So Essendon, all of their good work in the first half, undone in a flash. And Calder playing with a bit of swagger. Confidence is back now. Sutcliffe for Osler. Grober having the shirt pulled. And the whistle does go in her favour. Long free kick from Smith. Ikey's header, and then Smith, Tamsin Smith, I should say, who gets it away. Shimizu goes down a little hopefully. Ristevski lining one up from a long way out again, but this time her shot is interrupted by the challenge of Jen Lum. Jurcic with the ball forward. Adeline Ayton sends it back from whence it came. This is Langley. Shimizu. Good combination play this. Jen Lum involved. Keisha Sandhu trying to knock it in behind. And now we'll have a change. Larissa Walsh, the goal scorer, replaced. And on comes number 11, Olivia Anderson, into the attack. Started last week against FV Emerging and gets her chance to impress. Just under 25 minutes remaining. Shimizu. Jen Lum. Olivia Anderson just couldn't keep it in. Grober for Osler. The return ball was off the target, and Ava Grober has drifted across to the right-hand side of the attack with Katkoff taking up residence on the left. Tamsin Smith. Anderson likes to keep it in play. Olivia Anderson going at Rampal. Great work from Anderson. Ball in field is just picked off by Amir. Wrong footing Shimizu, unlucky. Anderson again. Stick with Jen Lum. Instead the Royals looking to shape up on the break. Tamsin Smith with the interception, and well defended again by Calder. It's been a different team that's come out in this second half. This is more like it. This is what this squad is capable of. Very well drilled. Ayton taking it on. Under pressure from Osler. She's fouled. Kept her cool. Exchanging a wry smile with Camilleri between the sticks. Sleeves rolled up in the second half. Camilleri. Calder United have rolled up their sleeves after the break as well. And knocking it around really confidently now. Anderson keeps it in play. Trying to find space. She finds Jen Lum. Lum whips it in. Shimizu was lurking. Smith away from danger, and Riona Ramir finds Ava Garoba. Ayton got there ahead of Osler. Wins it back again. Kogu Sabaratnam on the sideline is really impressed with this. He is very happy with the way Calder reacting when they lose the ball. The way they're knocking it around. But Kat Goff could be in here. Moment of hesitation in the Calder backline. And Kat Goff is away. And she scores. And grabs a lifeline for the Essendon Royals. That is what Kat Goff can do. Electric acceleration away from the despairing lunge of Tamsin Smith. And a cool finish to boot. And all of a sudden, after a disastrous start to the second half, the Essendon Royals are alive again in this thrilling contest. Keisha Sandhu puts her head down and goes to work. Gliding past her defender. Finds Jen Lum. Well, it was a lovely turn, but goalkeeper was equal to it. I believe that's actually Eloise de Ruyter between the sticks in the second half for the Royals. This is Marie Rampal. For Kat Goff. Goff's delivery. Just not enough on it to find a teammate. Rampal. Her cross finds Camilleri. Who will take her time over this one. Yes, indeed. Calder, Essendon rather, have made a change between the sticks at the break. Bit of work to do here for Phoebe Vivian, and de Ruyter knocks it into touch. Well, Beth Mason-Jones did pick up a knock in the first half. There was a head injury and a big collision with Larissa Walsh. Of course, there's a half-time change. The ball doesn't go up, but different goalkeeper between the sticks. For the Royals, they've had to turn to the backup. Unfortunate for Beth Mason-Jones, who was so good against Bulleen on Monday and made a big save in the first half as well to deny Walsh. Jen Lum. Hyson. Amir. Hacked away by Langley. Jurcic. Pull two direct. Camilleri calling for calm as Calder now sit. Well, they were sitting pretty at 3-1 now. This game is on a knife edge. Ike. Great pass to find her, and now she's got plenty of real estate. Is Anderson offside? Flag stays down for Olivia Anderson. Time to run well. Crafts some space against Jurcic. Vivian gets a foot in, but danger not averted yet. Shimizu. Wilbert. Ike sends it across field. Oh, Vivian held onto it too long. Tamsin Smith nipped in. And now Jen Lum! What a finish that is! And Calder have breathing space again. Jennifer Lum picked that one out. Arrowed into the side netting. Couldn't be any further in the bottom corner. Eloise de Ruyter could only stand and watch. Calder now 4-2 up. They have been clinical in this second half. Wilbert. Tamsin Smith. Smith, who's pressing, capitalised on a bit of hesitancy in the Royals back line. Phoebe Vivian turning the ball over, and Jen Lum with a perfect finish on the spin. Quality of the goals today has been really something. What a goal fest of a second half we've been treated to after Olivia Ristevski's wonder strike lit up the first. Looks like Sandu's dropped back to right back, with Camden Smith given the opportunity to push further forwards, which I believe is a more comfortable natural position. Played an attacking role for Calder as she started last week against FV Emerging. Anderson. It's the return from Lum. It's made a real impact since she's come on. Smith's ball well dealt with by Hyson. Osler. Well defended by Calder, but they've turned it over. Well, speculative effort from Ava Grober. Doesn't seriously test Camilleri. Kendra Smith. Strong in the air. The kosh from Jen Lum. Shove from Rampal on Ike. Play goes on. And now Marie Rampal forces Camilleri way off her line. Excellent work from the Calder keeper. And here goes Tamsin Smith. Getting the better of Vivian. Kobe Wilbert sees her pass picked off. Ristevski sidesteps the challenge. Osler. Wide for Grober. Marie Rampal still up front. Going on an adventure from right back. Ike. Little nutmeg on Ristevski. Knocked forward by Langley, to no one in particular. Kendra Smith. Marie Rampal. Still part of the attack. Is that a permanent move? And more changes for Essendon this time. It's the goal scorer in the first half, Olivia Ristevski, who's been replaced. And Carla Prasuti comes on for her first appearance of the season. Playing at the base of the midfield will allow Sutcliffe to bomb on a little more, and here she is, Emily Sutcliffe. Well dealt with by Langley. Suspicious throw, maybe not a foul throw. Sutcliffe whipped it in, Osler. Rampal knocks it back in. Audrey Osler fancied the volley. Well, we've seen a couple of outstanding goals today, but that would have topped the lot. If Audrey Osler had managed to net from there. Kane Shimizu trying to help it on. Now here's Akisha Sandhu. Great feat to evade the challenge of Amir and set Langley away. This game becoming more stretched as we enter the final 10 minutes. Calder with the 2-goal cushion, but it is still anyone's game. We've seen a seesawing contest today. Calder have been outstanding in this second half. Good interception from Prasudi. Now here goes Katkoff. Bursting into space again. Just lost out to Hyson. Awkward matchup for any defender. She's won a corner. Grober takes it quick and short and finds Riona Amir. Back to Ava Grober to cross, looping ball, and it's onto the roof of the net. And Camilleri breathes a sigh of relief. Been lobbed once already this afternoon. She wouldn't want a second time. Rampal, after her attacking forays, is withdrawn. And Ruby Deeg comes on. Prasudi loses out to Jen Lum. Go off the bench today, Jen Lum, and she's been really industrious up front, but concedes the throw that time. Michaela Jurcic quickly taken. Grober. Ruby Deeg, the substitute, with her first contribution, who hits the deck and wins that free kick. Now Kendra Smith joining the attack. Smith just lost it in the air. She keeps it in. Back with Amir. Riona Amir drifts it in. Headed goalwards by Sutcliffe. Comfortable save for Camilleri. Prasudi's interception. Royals really have to turn the screw now and go. If they're to have a chance of snatching something from this game. Well fielded cross from Camilleri. Shimizu out to Anderson. Now Sandhu. Two assists today for Akisha Sandhu. Langley knocked into space, and Tamsin Smith can't quite get there quickly enough. Referee stopping play for a word with Alicia Ike. Kogu Sabaratnam dishing out the instructions to Tamsin Smith. Back underway. Amir. Kat Goff. 1v1 against Sandhu. Shimizu. Jen Lum. Ambitious ball. It's really her only choice, but Tamsin Smith had no hope of getting there. What have the Royals got left in the tank at the end of this one? They were leading at halftime. Olivia Ristevski with an audacious chip, but 3 quick-fire goals in the second from Calder. Put them well behind, and lifeline, Kat Goff racing in behind the defence. Slot past Camilleri for 3-2, but outstanding finish from Jen Lum on the spin has given Calder a nice 4-2 cushion as we head into the last 4 minutes of regulation. Hyson. Ike retreating to retrieve that ball. Aiton. Prosciutti's shielding the back four pretty effectively there. And again, Sutcliffe. Prosciutti. For Grober. When turned over straight to Ruby Deeg. She have anyone to aim for here? Camilleri comes out to claim. Anderson has switched to the right flank. Ike. Great challenge from Deeg. There's an injury. Referee will stop play here for Alicia Ike after a big tackle from Ruby Deeg. The Royals will talk things over with quick drinks break. It's a hot afternoon here in Keilor. Unseasonably warm autumn weather in Melbourne. Looks like Ike is right to continue. Ruby Teague, bit of velocity on the return throw. And turns out it was a Royals ball after all, so referees changing their minds. Amir, Goff. Shimizu for Smith. Now Jen Lum, playing so effectively with her back to goal since she's come on. She spins Prosciutti. And finds Shimizu. That's brilliant work from Lum. She'll take it to the corner and eat up some valuable seconds as Calder look to preserve this 2-goal lead. In a second half stoppage time, and that's offside against Ike, but it's looking increasingly likely that Calder will see this through. After a rocky first half, they have come out all guns blazing in the second. Here's Kat Goff. Maybe a late reply for the Royals. She runs into traffic. Ike. Up to Lum. Prosciutti got there in time, and it's back with Lum and Shimizu, who are combining really effectively out here on the left flank. Two really technically adept players. Lum was offside, however. Again, it eats up more time. Take you around the grounds. Bentley Greens 0, Box Hill United 0 at half-time. FV emerging down to 10 against Brunswick Juventus. That one's locked at 1-1. Heading into the dying throes of that game. And it is Bulleen Lions 3, Heidelberg United 1 at the Veneto Club, as Tamsin Smith goes a little too early. Bulleen back on the winners list this week, it looks like, after the Royals knocked them off on Monday night. Well, they've made a good account of themselves today, Essendon, but be disappointed with how the early stages of that second half went in particular. Calder United now part of Western United's A-League women's program. So many of these players get to train in a professional environment at times. Shimizu. Anderson. Here's Emma Langley. Is there time for a fifth? No, Tamsin Smith offside again. She kicked the ball away too. She might be greeted with the game's first yellow card. Tamsin Smith booked for time wasting in the dying embers of stoppage time. I think it was more out of frustration than gamesmanship, to be honest. Prosciutti, helped on by Shimizu. Jurcic for Goff. Well defended, Akeisha Sanders. She's been outstanding in attack. Pretty handy in defence too. Kendra Smith. Amir. Riona Amir finding Ruby Deeg down the right. Chance for a late consolation for the Royals. Grober in for Sutcliffe, off the woodwork. Desperately unlucky. Could so easily have been 4-3, but that's the final whistle. And Calder United emerge victorious after an outstanding second half display. Olivia Rostevsky opened the scoring for the Essendon Royals late in the first half with an audacious chip from all of 20 metres. And Essendon went in a goal to the good at the break, but Calder United, whatever was said in the rooms at half-time, certainly sunk in. And Kogu Sabaratnam's side came out with renewed vigour and intensity after the break. Put together some really clean attacking, passing moves. Early equaliser in the second half from Akane Shimizu. Larissa Walsh gave them the lead. Jan Lum on the score sheet as well. And Calder United really put the foot down. Kat Goff pulled a goal back for the Essendon Royals, but proved merely a consolation, and the afternoon ends with a Calder United victory. Thank you for joining us here on the NPLW Victoria live stream. My name is Josh Parrish. It's been a delight to bring you this action. The calibre of goals has been absolutely fantastic. Spectacular entertainment for the neutral. And Calder United can celebrate their first win of the year. The final score, Calder United 4, Essendon Royals 2.